guys, it's Mr. Winter. I wanted to do a little writing lesson about moving your words around and creating line breaks in your poem to hear the music in the poem. Poets don't usually write their poem one time and then it's finished. No, they move the words around, they try different words, they try putting the words in different places until the poem is exactly how they want it to be, and exactly how they want it to sound, and exactly how they want the reader to read it. So I have a poem here that's called Fireworks, and you see how it looks? Looks almost like a story more than a poem. Um, so let me read it. It says, "Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky." So it has some nice words in it, and it sounds good and creates a picture in the reader's mind, but you can always move those words around. Remember, the line break is where the line ends. That's called the line break. So here, the first line, the line breaks after balls. The second line, the line breaks after and the third line, the line breaks after sky. And then the space around it is called the white space. And the white space hugging those lines where the lines break, that creates the shape of the poem. So one thing you can do to try your poem different ways is to use post-its and write one word on each post-it, or even a couple of words on each post-it. So you could have mommy and daddy get you some post-its, and you can do this on a piece of paper, but I wrote the words to this poem, Fireworks, up here on the board. So this is exactly how I read the poem to you. And I just put each word. I have the title here, Fireworks. Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. But I can try to move the words around. Maybe I want to put fireworks cracking the sky and leave those on the first line, and then put, let's see, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. You see now how the poem takes a different shape because of the line breaks and the white space around it. Now it reads, and it even sounds differently, fireworks. Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. It even sounds differently. I could still move the words around. Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire. Maybe I want to move bursting down here. But you see how easy it is to move the words around with post-its? Bursting into bloom and fading. Now it sounds a little bit differently. Look at the shape is different. Fireworks. Fireworks cracking the sky. Big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. I could still move it around. Let's see. I think I want to move, let's see, bursting into bloom. Maybe I'm going to put on the next line, and fading. And there's no one way to do this. It's all up to the poet. And fading upon the dark, lonely sky. Look at how it's different. Now it creates a different shape. Fireworks. Fireworks cracking the sky. Big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. You hear how the music sounds a little bit better in this, the way I have it now? Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. You can hear the beat now. Remember, the rhythm is the beat of the poem. That's what creates the music. Then I can play around a little bit. Let's see, fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark. And maybe I want to put the word lonely by itself, because when you're alone, you're by yourself. So maybe I want to put the dark, lonely sky, like that. That's all up to the poet, but look how the shape is different. Fireworks. Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. You see how many times I changed the poem around? I changed the poem around at least 4 times, okay? And then whatever way that I decide on, that I hear the music in the poem, and it sounds just like I want it, and it looks just how I want the reader to read it, and it sends just the message I want. Like, I want the reader to know that lonely, this word is by itself. And it creates the feeling that I want, because poems create a feeling in the reader. It might make them happy or sad, or angry. Then I will copy it down how I want it to look. So I have a new paper here, and then I'm just going to write it now, and I'm going to put fireworks as the title, and I'm going to copy it now how I have it. Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom. I like that strong action word, bursting into bloom. It makes it sound like a flower. And fading, that's another good action word. Fading upon the dark, lonely sky. Now, here was the first poem that I had. This is how it looked. And here is my final copy. Look how it looks so different, okay? And I might have even changed it a few more times. But that's what you can do with your poems. And you can use these post-its just on a piece of paper or on your table at home and move the words around until it's just how you want it. Okay? I hope that helps, and you can try that with any of your poems that you've already written, or you can write a new poem and then put the words on post-its. Give it a try. Okay? I'll see you next time.